Community life, when you're taking a holistic approach, can be wonderfully rejuvenating. And that's how we evolve from community life into creating a Tree of Life Rejuvenation Center where people could actually come and live and experience every level of the land and of ourselves. So we had kind of a multi-dimensional experiential approach. And so people would come and live there for a period of time. We had a community at its largest of around 32 people, but I mean guests would come and live for a few days or for a week or for a few weeks. They'd work in the garden. They would learn in the kitchen how to prepare the live food. They would meditate with us collectively in the evenings. We would do the new moon ceremonies. We would walk the land, work the land, and learn about the social interaction. So we are talking about a holistic approach to rejuvenation, which is physically, eating, exercising. People from 128 different countries came to visit and learn, and often to see me as a holistic physician. People from all over the world. But it was a total experience, which is what is missing in today's world. A total experience. You're walking on the land, you're eating the live food that's grown on the land, you're exercising, you're being in nature, we're working spiritually, meditating together and working spiritually together in a variety of ways. And then, of course, people interacting with each other from all over the world. So this became not just a rejuvenation center, but a social, international experience. As the leader of this, it gave me the opportunity to learn a whole lot about myself, but really people's lives and lifestyles from all over the world. And collectively, we began to raise consciousness. Now, not everybody was ready for this. And those who weren't actually found themselves needing to leave, which is really perfect. But in time, a crew gathered together, a community group that could really hold the energy, both spiritually, physically, internationally, and learn to relate on multiple levels. Now, I don't want to idealize it because people had interactive problems. As a leader, I often help deal with the interactive problems and the social issues and the shifts in consciousness. But overall, as people came together and kind of rubbed shoulders, everybody had this opportunity to grow. So community can be a phenomenal place for growth. It does need something that's important, though. It needs a spiritual intention, and it needs an intention to grow spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically. Without those intentions to ultimately to know God and become liberated in this bigger view, it doesn't necessarily hold together. Now, our community, the initial vision was about 17, 18-year cycle. For me, that was what I knew, that's what I had to be on. We were pretty close to that. It was like maybe a year longer than that in the big picture, before it was time, in my mind, for me to enter another cycle, which I now have entered into here in Israel. But there's also a sense of awareness that we go through cycles in our lives. So for me, community was a fantastic growth cycle, a tremendous learning experience on every level. So I'm very grateful for putting myself in that situation to stimulate the psycho, spiritual, and social growth.